When our customers come into the showroom, we treat them as family, with respect.
We want to make sure when you arrive that you're taken care of, that your car is taken care of the first time.
Here at Fox Motors, when you walk in these doors, you are going to be treated like a human being. You're not treated like a number.
You're going to walk into one of our stores, you'll be impressed with the facility, you'll be impressed with the amount of inventory, you'll be impressed with the people you talk to, and I think once the customers can realize how comfortable it is, they'll find that's really a good way to go.
That's our number one goal, is to make them know and make them feel that when they walk into our dealership, that they are going to have a remarkable experience.
One thing that I do like about working at Fox Motors is that we do it right the first time, every time. Respect that customer. Do everything you possibly can to get the best deal for the customer.
We strive for excellence at Fox, and that's why the customer will always come back.
With the Ticket to Drive, that's had a huge impact on our customers after they say, yes, I'll take the car, and then to take the time to show them this is our service area, this is our service advisor, so if you have a problem, you know, then you can't get to me. She writes down her name and goes through and schedules the appointment and tells her how the different ways are that you can schedule your appointment, and we introduce them to our parts department, and our parts manager writes down his name. They actually really like that we take the time to introduce them to everybody and that to make sure that they feel comfortable coming back in the dealership.
We want our customers to, not just to purchase a vehicle, but when they purchase their vehicle, to be ecstatic about it.
And that goes along with used cars too. I mean, when you have a customer coming in looking on your lot, and you only have 50, 60 cars on your lot, but now all of a sudden you open it up to 20 some dealerships, that gives you a lot of options to find that customer the car that they want.
When somebody buys a car here, you don't turn around and drive right back to put money into tires, to put money into a radio system that doesn't work. We really take care of our vehicles, I'll tell you that.
Fox stands behind the used cars because they've gone through these inspections and that we know it's a safe vehicle and it's a good vehicle for the customer that's purchasing it.
We do give the free oil change out in the beginning, and your first oil change is free, and it's not so much like, hey, I'll throw in that first oil change for you. It's actually to get them back in the door, to show them that our service after the sale is second to none.
We think it's great for the technicians to interact with customers, make it a more personal experience, so the customer realizes that this is their technician working on their vehicle.
It means, in my position as a mechanic, to verify their concern and make sure I fixed it right the first time. There's no greater annoyance to a customer than having to come back multiple times because someone didn't take the time to figure out, what their concern really was.
Whether the customer walks into a dealership here in Traverse City or they walk into one up in Marquette, Negaunee, Chicago, that they have that same feeling, that they're welcome, that they're part of the family.
I've experienced it firsthand. I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of poor service, so I strive to give only the best service experience I possibly can.
It comes back to the whole treat others like you want to be treated. It seems like that's the golden rule. That's the golden rule with Fox. Just treat everybody like you want to be treated.
When you walk in the front door, we want to make sure that you feel like you're at home. And that ultimately creates an atmosphere that clients and guests feel comfortable in. And when you feel comfortable, you're able to relax, speak your mind, and you don't feel that you're necessarily in a negotiation, more of a conversation. We want to get to know our clients and guests on a personal level. That's important for the guests and for us. And we build those relationships from the day that we meet, and we hope to carry that relationship from their first car all the way through to their dream car.